Various teachers, gurus, say that essentially they are giving the same teaching as you. What do you say? Various teachers, gurus, say that essentially they are giving the same teaching as you. How do you respond to the question, to that statement, right? I wonder why they compare themselves with the speaker. I wonder, one questions why they should even consider that what the speaker is saying is what we are also saying. Why do they say these things? I know this is a fact. Both in India, Europe, and in America, there are various trumped-up gurus, various groups say, yes, we are also going to the same thing along the same river as you are doing. This has been stated to me, to the speaker personally, and we have discussed this matter with these gurus, with these local or foreign, what do you call them, leaders. We've gone to this question. First of all, why do they compare what they are saying with K? Why do they maintain that? You understand? What is the intention behind it? Is it to ride the same bandwagon? You understand? Is it because they think they may not be quite, but by comparing themselves with K, they might become quite. So, in talking over with them, with some of them, we went into it. First of all, I doubt what they are saying, and I doubt the speaker's own experiences. There's a doubt, disbelief, not saying yes, quite right. We are doing the same. We are in the same boat. So, if we could approach this question with doubt, with a certain sense of skepticism on both sides. Those who say we are along the same, rowing the same boat on the same river, perhaps they are far ahead, the speaker is far behind, but it's still the same river. So in speaking with them, as the doubt, question, demand. And as you push further and further and further, deeper and deeper, they come to an end. And at the end of it, the speaker has heard many of them. What you say is perfect, is the truth. Your embodied truth and all that business. So they say, etc. And they salute and go away saying, we have to deal with ordinary people, so this is only for the elite. I said, double nonsense. You understand? So, why do we at all compare not only between various, my guru is better than your guru, right? Why can't we look at things as they are? Questioning, doubting, asking, demanding, exploring, right? Never saying our side is better than your side, or this side is better than that side, or that we're all doing the same thing. The other day I heard saying, what you're speaking, so am I speaking. What's the difference? I said, none at all. We use the same language, English or French, a little bit of Italian. We use the same language. But the content, the depth that lies behind the word may be quite different. We are so easily satisfied with explanations, with descriptions, with sense of, all the eclat, all the glory, all the paraphernalia. And we are impressed by all that. Our brains don't work very simply. That's one of my questions I would like to ask you. Have you watched, seeing how your brain works? Watch, as an outsider, watching your brain in action. You understand? Have you ever done it? Or the brain is carrying on in its old habits, beliefs, dogmas, rituals, or business, and so on, just mechanically carrying on. If I may ask, is your brain like that? Silence. Have you ever watched one thought chasing another thought? Series of associations, series of memories, holding on to your own experience. The other day, in America, a person whom we have known for some time, said that that person lived according to his experience. His experience has told him. Right? His experience was real, actual, very deep. And that experience is all important to him. We can't compete with that. And we said, why don't you doubt your experience? I mean, actually. It may be actual, it may be imaginary, it may be romantic, all the sentimentality and all the rest of it. Why don't you doubt that very thing that you say, my experience tells me, inwardly. And one has not seen that person again. You understand? So, is it not necessary to be aware of all these things? Why they compare? Why they say we're all in the same boat? We may be in the same boat. Probably we are, all of us. But why assume we are in the same boat with you? You understand? Is it the desire to, oh, I don't know, you know all about it, don't you? So can we not accept any guru, any leader, including especially the speaker? Never accept anything psychologically except that we have watched ourselves in our relationship, we watched our speech, the voice, the tone of the voice, the words we use, all that. Can one be all day or some time of the day be aware of all that? And then perhaps you don't need any guru, any leader, any book, including that of the speaker. Then there's something totally different takes place when one is really attentive. Right? May we go to the next question?